The Eastern Conference, much different from the West, for sure. In the East, sort of up for grabs between the Sixers, Toronto, and Cleveland. In the West, it's the Rockets and it's the Warriors. The Rockets and Warriors combined for a 36-point margin of victory between the two teams. Houston won 110-96 today, and the Warriors won 123-101 on Saturday. So the teams, they can't really compete with the Warriors, and my question is, can anyone compete with the Rockets or the Warriors in the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference?
I think the Jazz would have the best chance of anyone to compete.
Even in the East, if you're including those teams in the
including
East as well?
the East. I mean, the 76ers are the only one. If the Celtics were healthy, I'd say the Celtics could easily compete with these teams, but obviously they're not. Celtics still showing flashes of promise with their young stars. But Utah, they obviously didn't have Ricky Rubio today. It's tentative whether he'll be back for next game or the game after that. But based on how the physical therapy goes, he might be back for the next game. It's a toss-up situation. But Jazz lost by 14. It wasn't ever really close, but we did see at some points the Jazz would put pressure on the Rockets. Of course, James Harden had 41 points, and James Harden was disgusting down the stretch. Every time the Utah Jazz looked like they were getting back in, James Harden would just pull up for a three in your face, and there was no hope. So I think the Jazz do have a chance of competing at home. I think they could maybe pull out a game or two, maybe a game. I don't know if it's going to be two. The Pelicans, I was really pulling for them coming into this one, but without Steph Curry, the Warriors look almost indestructible. I had the Rockets maybe potentially giving the Warriors a run for their money, but if I see Steph Curry coming in healthy, I had this team repeating easy.
Yeah, I think the Warriors will breeze through the Pelicans. Like you said, they still don't have Steph Curry. He's the most important player on the team, and they blew out the Pelicans. Everyone had all this hype around Anthony Davis. It didn't matter whatsoever. The Warriors aren't even shooting well so far in the playoffs. They're only shooting 34% from three as a team. During the regular season, they shot 39%. Obviously, Steph isn't back, so that probably hurts the cause a little bit, but Durant's only shooting 28%. That's way below season average. Draymond, 30%, a little bit below. So the Warriors aren't playing their best basketball, and they don't have their best player. They also have playoff experience, so there's nothing to worry about with the Warriors. I think they breeze through the Pelicans. I even think they might breeze through the Rockets, but let's talk about the Rockets. I'm a little bit unsure what we have with the Utah Rockets series. Right now, you would have to think it's going to be a sweep just by the way Game 1 looked, but Utah just
there were flashes. There were flashes in Utah, and I think Rubio will definitely help out. And down the line, Rudy Gobert, there were instances when we saw that Capella-Rudy Gobert matchup down low, and it was I think that could be a table turner. The X factor for whether or not Utah gets 1 or 2 wins is whether Royce O'Neal can continue defense on James Harden. There were at points in the game where he was playing spectacular defense on James Harden. As soon as he switched off, and James Harden was just eating alive whoever came on to him.
Yeah, but to go back to my point earlier, as you don't really know what you had in Utah today. They just came off a very tough series, a 6-game series, mentally draining. They had to beat OKC. So it's a Game 1. Houston, obviously well rested. Houston's been looking forward to this for a while now, and they got the best of Houston's game. So we'll see a lot more in Game 2. If it's close, then maybe Utah can make it a series, push it to 6 games. I think it'll be tough. Utah's pretty young. Donovan Mitchell, 29 points per game. Absolutely incredible. You have to love Donovan Mitchell. He's going to be a superstar. But he's still a rookie in the playoffs with not a ton of help around him. It's solid help, but he doesn't have another superstar that if he falls off, well, then Utah's done.
Yeah.
And he's also playing 39 minutes a game. So in college, you're only playing 40 games. There's only 40 minutes to possibly play. He's playing 39 playoff NBA minutes as a rookie, and he is getting the entire load of what Utah is throwing at him. So I think you could see a very tired Utah team against a more talented and much more rested Houston team could be a recipe for disaster.
If this Utah team had another scorer that could regularly average 18, 19 points a game and could spread the floor a little bit, I would have them as title contenders easy.
Yeah, I think Utah has a very good chance. If they can pick up one more player, they can be up with the Warriors, with the Rockets next season. Okay.